Something I've never done before. Can the little guys trade with $300? Okay, 254 is what we started with. We're up 12%. That's not enough. We're on Bitunex. Now, I'll show you what I did. Okay, I took a screenshot. This is for the true little guy out there. $242 deposited. Let me tell you. Bitcoin, look at this, guys. 20% for the little guy. Let's get a screenshot. All right, now we're at 76x cross leverage. We created a gap. We didn't put our whole wallet in. There's 166 left. We're probably going to go over the whole number of 118,000. There's FOMO here. But here's the problem. 20% is enough to close, but guys, it's $19. This is the plight of the little guy. That's so brutal. So difficult. Look, 666. They're going to buy the dip. It's around 10 a.m. That's when they wake up. 23% for the little guy. So let's take a look at this. Screenshot that. 23%. What is that really? Okay. Let's see if we can do ROI. No. Hold on. It's $21. It's 10% of your wallet. 23% now. It doesn't feel like much. That's the paradox. And that would make you not close this, which if you had real money in it, this is a winner. You're in the zone, 23%. But you're saying, oh, $21, right? I know we're going to the whole number. You want to trade in and out. So there's slippage and things. I would close at 22%. Now let's see. Flash close. All right. I never did this before for the little guy, but I'm sure you're out there. How did it change our wallet? $242 to $256. You see? So it's against the little guy. You got to trade bigger somehow. Now, let's try to load another one in. Look, we just exited the top of that pump, right? How epic is that? I'm going to show you how to create the 3K gap for the little guy. All right, let's nab another one. So screenshot. Okay, I linked the screenshot tool below, along with Bitunex. Let's go back to futures. I'm going to show you now how to create the $3,000 gap that gives you a little bit of a bulletproof aspect. Now remember one thing. Take a screenshot when you start, and it doesn't always go your way. As long as you know your liquidation, which here, I had to go up to, look, the liquidation price was $113,000. Okay? $4,000 away. Made me feel comfortable. So even if you're down 200-300%, you know you got the distance. So we went through the progression of the trade. 22% showed you what 22%, 23% is, but then how in real money it fools your mind because it's only $21 and you want more and more and more. So now I'm going to try to set another one just to show you how to do the 3K gap. So I'm at 76x leverage. If you're on Toobit, you can go 150x leverage with this same system. 76 is even low. Okay, so I'm going long this morning. Let's bring it up to 87. Now we're really going to need, I'm on the wrong chart. There's the 3-minute. We're going to let it come down before we long. Trying to get our best entry. Okay? The 3-minute is what we're going to use. This is the Bitunex exchange, little guys. I always thought of you. Now, let me tell you another thing the little guy does. Trades on his phone. Please don't ever do that. Trade at home. Sit down. Set yourself up. But remember the paradox. The smaller your wallet, the less respect you have for your wins. And you let them slip away and you lose all your money. We're coming to a little bottom here. Okay, now let's look at direction. They're just beginning to wake up. People got liquidated. You don't have to log into BitMEX. I like this chart. Direction is changing. All right, let's create the 3K gap. Look, I am zooming. I'm on the 3-minute chart. It's in the middle numbers, 500, right? So I want to long. I'm going to long at 87x. It seems crazy, but with a $3,000 difference between me and liquidation, that's the $3,000 gap. Are you liking this? Did you always want to see this? If we're in a live chat, tell me. Okay? This is the art of war, matured, open to all. Let me take a moment. I'll be right back. Let's put in, wait, before I do that, here's the formula. Whatever I put into the exchange, I am willing to lose. Okay? So in this instance, it's $256. We've already grown it with the first trade of 23%, a 23% win. Okay, so let's pull up the calculator. We're going to go in now and create the gap. First, and this is for the big boys too, just add zeros. It's how I do it. Okay, up to half your wallet can go in. You can't put 40%. You got to be on cross to give you floating leverage. Now, half the wallet can go in. That means, I'll do it on a calculator for you, divided by 2. $128. I can't put all that in at once. Divide it by 2. $64 is what I can put in the trade as the little guy. The $64 trade. Open long. All right, you're in. Why are you doing 64? You're checking the difference between you and liquidation. Right now, you're $5,000 away. Here's the market price, and there's the liquidation, 112. You don't have enough in the trade. You can afford to put more. So let's do the same amount again. Let's put $60. Hold on. Let's just double check. This is half of half the wallet. You got me? So instead of 64, let's put 34. Up. 34. Open long. Come here. Now your liquidation is 114 and it's 117. Current price is 117.5. Liquidation is 114.3. Sorry, little guy. You got to cut your trade there. Okay? You can't put any more in. And now you hang on for dear life. If you believe in direction like a religion and you've checked direction, the 1 hour, 6 hour, you know no matter how much you're down, 114 is where you got to go. Bitcoin has to drop $3,000 on a heavy FOMO Saturday. Now we're on the 1 minute. Move to the 3. Okay? See, we're up there. We actually, the 1 minute fooled us, made us think we're at a local bottom, but we're not. That's why I tell you, use the 3 minute. Boom. So now, take a picture. Smile properly for the camera. Good. Now, you can't get spooked. Your wallet's a floating wallet. There are fees that come out, okay? You're trading at an unreal speed, an ungodly speed of 87x. Your wallet's going to move with the trade. Now, what I do here is that I just chill and I wait. I don't stare at every tick because I know what? We have to drop, not to 116,000. Now, first, we don't have to, look, we're at 117.5. We're in the middle coordinates. This tells us where the numbers are going, okay? Now, we're in the middle, the 500s. Most likely, people will have to FOMO up. But think about this. So we're at 117,500. We got to drop. 117 has to break. And then another 1,000 has to break, 116. Now you're red, you're freaking out, you don't want to lose your wallet. Maybe you're down 300%. But you got to go all the way down to, what did I say? 114,000 for you to lose. So walk away if you're down. Don't close and give up. This is the problem with the average man. They give up. I create legends. At this point, look, it might dump. Oh my God. Right? Oh, it could dump. Let's check direction. People getting liquidated long and short. They don't have the $3,000 gap. They're looking here on the 1 minute and 3 minute, and they're just jumping in long, short, no protocol, nothing. Could go down. Look, we have indecision here. It's Saturday, right? We don't have any green here. I have no right to long, but I see that the dumping is slowing down. Because the bigger the candle, bigger the move, smaller the candle, weaker the move. And look at this candle. It's growing a tail out of its ass. That's a sign of weakness. Right now, we dump it? Yeah. Where do I see it? I scroll down to time frames. I see weakness right there. Too strong and weakness. Go down deeper into the wave. There's the first sign. How strong is it? There it is. Let's check the 1 minute. Is it getting stronger or weaker? It'll tell us right here. Look, it's getting stronger, dumping against us. Look. The 1 minute shows now, will it get stronger or retreat? Once again, what did I tell you? We're in the middles. We're not at 086 or anywhere close to the first number breaking. Not every trade wins instantly. Okay? So look where you are. You're just chilling. Even though you're at 87x, which increases the speed, right? Where are you? Okay, now, again, I'm going to reiterate. It needs to break 117,000. It needs to break 116,000. It needs to break 115,000. And then it needs to almost break 114,000. Put your mindset right. Yeah, liquidation is 114,394. Why? The Oracle 3K gap system. I showed you first how to divide. If you have to watch this again, do it. You all deserve a chance. All right? Makes it harder for me to fucking buy new Lamborghinis because now I have to get on wait lists. But as more of you become richer, the world becomes a better place. Nobody will teach you how to do it. I was the little guy once. I was like you. And I never thought. Let me tell you, I didn't get to where I am by getting into Bitcoin and holding and hodling. I sell Bitcoin. I earn it from day one. This is all I've known how to do. Okay? And I sell it. And I live a life right now that's amazing. Did I sell $10,000 Bitcoin? $40,000 Bitcoin? Yeah. Why hold it? You can get hit by a bus tomorrow. I live my life. I don't hodl. I earn. And I change other people's lives. And that's why I thought today, what an opportunity. To show you that it's not an instant win. If you close this, you're a dummy. You drain your little wallet. You have to put in what you can afford to lose. And once you send out your trade, it's a kamikaze. You did the best you could. You put in a 3K shield of protection. Don't you dare add to a loser thinking that you're smarter than this. If you add to a loser, the gap between you and liquidation gets closer. And then you get liquidated. If you are wrong to start with, adding to a loser, what if you continue to be wrong? I don't care about this. This is everything you need to know now. I don't know how long I'm going to make this video, if I'm going to make it stay till it wins, but this could be down 70%. Remember what I told you, the 3K gap. Override your nervous system. I like shorting better, I have to say. Shorting is always easier, there's always a place to win. And right now I could have shorted because there's indecision here. And here's your dump. As you panic, learn the drill down. It's free in my Discord. Link below the video. Right next to the link for Bitunex and Toobit. Toobit is easier. So here's indecision. You shouldn't trade. It's in the middle. It was dumping. They almost took over. And right at the last minute, boom, direction is changing. So I look at the 15 minute. This is all waves in the ocean. The dump is slowing. I can see it. Did you see the candle shrink? You don't need no TA. Here's the dump. Oh, now we're going to see if it's going down more. Look. Oh, it's speeding up a little bit. Hold on. It hasn't gotten. These are delayed. Okay? Now here you can see if it's dumping on the 1 minute. We don't make decisions on the 1 minute, but we analyze. Is the dump slowing or speeding up? Now, this movement can scare you. You notice my chart, how clean it is? Imagine if you've seen... Hold on. The dancing disco parade of flashing lights like a casino. This is designed to put fear in you. What does the Oracle do? He simplifies life. People getting liquidated right now as we watch. Okay? And where are you? Where are you? That's what we need to know. Here you are. You're down 16%. It's not a big deal. Once again, I need to get to the emotional side of you. 1, only send money you can afford to lose. 2, wallet management is what I taught you. Normally, if you got a big wallet, it's up to 60%. Up to 40% in your trade. You got a little tiny wallet, bro, you got to take more risk. 50% in the trade. You need the speed. Don't think that 50x is going to help you. I would tell you 50x, okay? 87x is the slowest. On Toobit, I go 150. Here, I don't go that fast on Bitunex. All right? Now, don't trade on your phone. You're the little guy. Let's look here what's going on. It's a little dump. You're still in the middle numbers, okay? Don't panic. You're down 13%. I taught you. You got to break 17. You got to break 16. You got to break 15. All the way down to 14,386. Right there. And you did it by adding into your trade mathematically. Okay? I give you a protocol. You started with $254, whatever. We split that in half because you're going to put half in the trade. But before you put it all in, we cut that in half to see where the liquidation point is, and then we add a little more, and the maximum we could put in is up to that 34, leaving us with about half. There's $149 there that's going ahead to protect us. We're down 11%. You can't see you're on your phone, right? I knew you were on your phone. Clowns. Come here. 12%. Look, you're down 12%. You're not a king yet. You're a whatever that is. Look, big deal. You're long right now, and you're down. $12. Okay? So, do you panic? Do you worry? No. You have to understand it only goes up and down. The direction is indecisive right now. You want to get it about 23% again, plus, and then close. Don't close no 8-9% with the fees and everything. You'll get killed. And never flip-flop. Don't say, oh my God, because it's going down right now, let me close, take this little loss at 13% plus the fees, okay? And then go the other direction. That's called flip-flopping. You get destroyed, bro. I was you once. So when we look at the 6 hour, this is the worst candle to trade because it's no direction. So both long and shorts are guessing. This is called an indecisive candle. Here, we had clear direction to long. The 1 hour now, it needed 4 solid candles like this to take over. So this is called chop. Because this last candle, it's smaller. Bigger the candle, bigger the move. It needed to be bigger. Smaller the candle, weaker the move. So at this moment, all these people, both long and shorts, are guessing and thus being liquidated. Maybe this was a bad time to show you this example, but I showed you how to go ahead and put in wallet management and how to have no fear. If this was my trade with several $1,000s in it, I would walk away now. I would believe in direction like a religion because every pump and every dump ends. You must know this. So now, let's look very closely. Once again, you're down 23%. You're panicked. You close the trade now. It's called panicking and fear. It's the equivalent. It's why most people lose. They don't want to lose their whole wallet. They think it's going to keep going down forever. It's going to break 17. Oh my God, I'm never going to get my money back. Well, that could happen. But closing it now, when you are thousands of dollars away from liquidation early on a Saturday morning, when there's intense FOMO in the air, is like walking down a dark alley. Someone's walking towards you, not threatening, but you decide to hand them your wallet anyway because you're afraid. That's what you do when you close the trade when you're down. I don't close at 21%, or I walk away. And then I check my phone. Looks like a monstrous, scary dump to the little guy, and it may dump. Look, you might get your 4 red bars and change direction. But we're still in the middle of the numbers, and it's Saturday morning, you pump. Now, you might say, should I close? I would not close at 20% when I'm thousands of dollars away. But when you look here, doesn't it look terrifying? Understand what looks terrifying may not really be terrifying. You have the 3K gap. You're trading on cross leverage. I've taught you everything. You now have power. Here's where you choose between cross and isolated. Isolated means you only lose what's in the trade, but you got a tight gap between you and liquidation. Most likely you'll be taken out. We don't use stop losses. We use cross. So if you've learned from this and it's helped you, tell me down below. I wanted to spend this Saturday morning helping the little guy because I remember what it was like. It wasn't always Lambos and stunning women and all of that. No. There was a time long ago, I'll tell you about it. It doesn't matter. But I was you once. Okay, so I like Bitunex, but I also think that Toobit Maybe easier for the little guy. Is it really better trading? You have to click the link and find out. Okay? I like the exchange. There's little rewards and stuff. Okay? And maybe you want to try it. I don't know. It's up to you. I have multiple channels below my videos. All right? Just click this, right? And you'll see a box that says show more. Look right there. It's hard to find. So sometimes I'll pin it to the comments. But if you click show more, it opens up. So you got Toobit and Bitunex. Both are free. You don't need a VPN or anything. Learn to trade from me. But you can get to my Discord for free. Get on my Bitcoin Insider email list. It's free. I have to remove this true POI. I'm no longer representing that in any way, shape, or form. You've seen my video. So now you want to learn something called, look, direction's going against us. Okay, I hate going long. But you want to learn. Me personally, I would have preferred to short and break the whole number. So something like this, if you're in this situation, just so you know, okay? And again, it's Saturday, can reverse all day. All it does go up and down. I don't close. When I say what I sent to the exchange is what I'm willing to lose, you have to keep that in mind. Now it looks like terrifying, right? Again, it's the psychology of this. Let me show you. Let's go to markets, to futures. So you're the little guy. You don't want to lose that money. But you follow the rules of not putting more than you can lose. You know what? In reality, you're down 24%. You have to break 117,000. You have to break 116,000. You have to break 115,000 and go all the way down to 14,395. Do you really think that's going to happen? No, I don't think so. Not today. So you know what you do? You don't look at this. You stop the torture and you walk away. You know the parameters. Stop staring. It will cause you to do stupid things. Many, many times people are in this position, they come back, they win 70, 80, 90%. Sometimes they have to be down 70% first. If you can't stomach the ride, you will lose. You need to be battle hardened in all directions. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Okay, and we'll take a screenshot of how far down you are. And I'm going to try to pause this video and leave it alone like I'm teaching you. Okay, and let's see what happens. Subscribe, do all those things you're supposed to do, and tell me in the comments if this helps you. We learned how to set up the wallet, how to create a 3K gap even though you only have $250, and how to do it at high leverage, and most of all, how to control your nerves and what you see in front of you. Very critical, and understanding what it takes to get liquidated. Confirm with me that I'm getting through to you. Actually, this is already, I can't leave this pause forever, a 24-minute video. It'll probably win. I plan to leave the trade, okay? But remember I mentioned my Discord below the video? I'll never message you when you come in. If someone does and they look like me, okay, it's an impersonator. I'm not looking to be your friend. You can come to my Discord for free, but I don't friend request or DM you. I don't try to sell you anything. Everyone else is getting liquidated. Look, the number's coming back up. It's starting to plump back up. You see? Look, here they come. So it only goes up and down because we're in the middle. That's why you need to know direction. Look, if you really need help, join my Discord. Plus here you can see, look, that's your 2:25 a.m. update, your 7 a.m. update. We're all here in real time, okay? And it's a great community like no other. You can see how my trades go and all that. If you're a new person like this and you come in, say hello. If you don't, we might think you're a scammer and boot you out right away. Rather than this being, I know 117 is going to break, for sure. The whole number is breaking. It's coordinates, it's all of that. I've taught you this here. This is how we know. So, here's what you have to look at. This is the battle. Usually shorts always win. That's why I like to short. We know specifically. Now look at you, you're down 40%. For me, I would leave the trade. First of all, I wouldn't have been long, okay? But let's look now. All right, so people are getting liquidated. It's Saturday, okay? And what you have to keep in mind is here you have a decision point, an inflection point. This trade with a $3,000 gap could probably last all night long, okay? All day. I would stop looking at, first of all, I'd be short, but I'd stop looking at it, okay, and leave it alone. We know the whole number is going to break. Remember, 117 has to break. Then keep this in mind. And it has to go all the way down to 116. $2,000 move is possible. Happens, right? If you close now, down, hold on. Let me get a screenshot for you. Okay. You're only down 35%. It's dust, but your emotions are affected. And look, it's bouncing off the 117. So usually when you close here, it reverses and goes the other way. We still have no real direction. Okay, the 6 hour is still indecisive. But again, we don't really trade in indecisive terms, but I wanted to make you this video now. But when it's indecisive, both longs and shorts get wrecked because they're guessing. We try to eliminate the guessing. That's why you want to be with me in my Discord and my group. The community's massive. For me personally, if I was trading this, right? First of all, I wouldn't have traded in misdirection or indirection. I follow protocol. But I had this time to make you this video to show you how to get in and all of that. Now, the whole number broke. 16,000. I mean 17,000. At this moment, you have to not panic. I don't close the trade. I kamikaze it. That's why I tell you, create the gap. Be sure when you send out the trade, and this is the raw truth, I kamikaze it. Now, if it was thousands of dollars and I was about to get liquidated, then maybe that's different. But let's talk about to get liquidated. We barely broke 17 and they just bought the dip. Okay. We have to go through this whole procedure again. Over 16,000. There's a lot of FOMO in the air and excitement. This is just a dump. All it does is go up and down. I'm trying to give you the mindset. If you're in the live chat and you're getting it, respond to me. Now, you have to break 16,000. That'll be a feat, but it's possible. Then you got to go all the way down and break 15,000. Okay? That'll be another battle. Is it possible? Anything is, but I highly doubt it. And then, once you break 15, you have to go all the way down, past the middle point, near the low coordinates of 395. Now, if you add to this trade now, you're an idiot. You will lose. You will bring up the liquidation price closer to you. Never add to a loser. I'm going to leave this. I hope you learned from it. I bet you, watch, when I close the video, right, today it'll probably go to like 117.5 and this will have a blowout win. But that don't matter. And if I was starting out, I would choose Toobit, okay, over Bitunex. And both are listed below. Open a free account with both. I don't waste my time with demo accounts or anything. This is how you feel the rawness, the energy. Okay? You're only down, what, 45%? Now you think at 100% you're wiped out? No, you're on cross. You could be down 350%. What matters is where's the liquidation price, not your fear. Legends can be created. I walked away like I teach you. It's been, what, 19 minutes. Last I seen you, we were down 45%. Bitcoin was dropping below 17,000. Don't expect miracles, but now it's coming back up. You know, it's over. 17,221. They're defending the point. You didn't close, bro. You understand? You're learning? You're building the strength in the mind to defeat the trades. This is a legendary video. I hope it is for all of you because I feel it from me. I've never done this before. Not a $250 test, but everybody deserves to have some Bitcoin, right? I only trade Bitcoin. Everybody could trade whatever they want, but I only trade Bitcoin. And I've become a specialist in it. When it pumps, when it dumps, what to be afraid of, what not to. And so I've developed this warrior's attitude. I can't be stopped. I am relentless. If I have to walk away, I walk away, knowing that $3,000 gap, knowing the price, knowing each level starts to make you have that moment of awe where you're like, I'm not going to get liquidated. I can feel strong. I can stand up. I can walk away. I don't have to stare at every pump and dump on the 1 minute chart. These people are flip-flopping now. he's closing his short and going long, and he's closing his long and going short, and they're all just giving their money to other traders like you, like me, the better. As we wait to win, right? In my Discord is daily trade updates. If you come in, that's where I am. Please, I'll never DM you, okay? And I'll never act like your friend and send you a friend request. And then there's the Ravenite room where everybody, see, this is a scammer. Look, looks like me, right? Hope you're continuing to discover strategies. How things going for you? Look, I'm a fucking millionaire, okay? Many times over. I drive around in Lamborghinis and everything else. You think I'm going to send you this fucking message? This is a kid, okay, in a basement somewhere trying to get your money. It's disgusting that Discord allows this. That's why every 30 days, if you haven't said a word, you come in, you don't say something, we kick you out. Show me you're human, or I'll show you the door. I come here every time there's new testimonials from regular people like you. The people in red are my admins. There's Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy's been here for 5 or 6 years. Okay? And, I mean, they're hitting altcoins. 48%. Look at Max Divs. 58%. Shout out to the little guys, okay? Dipping 26%. Johnny Boy 41. Roger 47. The people in green had my private consultation. If there are people in blue here, that means that they just got in like you for free. Beginners. No, most of the people that are here so long. 22%, 20%, 52%. And there's more and more. Look at this. Don't even let me say the word. Francis, what are you doing? Hold on. I see you killing. I seen you. Like 250%. Look at this. ATM. Speak.
ATM said 245% BTC long and 485% ETH long. Gazy 110 said BTC long 28% thanks o. DA button blood type N said ETH long 98%, 70%, 40%, BTC long 200%, 75% 100x thanks o.
What that could do to your little guy account? Oh, by the way, we're accelerating upward. People are waking up. We're no longer down 45%. Welcome to the paradigm. You made it. You made it. No more meme coins. You're now enlightened with a sack. You're only down 26%. Did you want to close there out of fear? Are you starting to feel me? Talk to me. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know this 32 minutes of content was worth it for you. So the time paradox, Bitcoin, even at these high leverage points, okay, of 86x, that's why I do 150x with the same 3K rule on Toobit. They trade, it's just so much better. But I like Bitcoin too. It's the time paradox. It feels like it takes forever. It used to take us minutes when Bitcoin was 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. We could do trades in and out in 90 seconds. Now we gotta chill. And you are now aware of the emotional paradox caused by staring at the screen. This trade will win, okay? But you've extracted all the knowledge from me that you need. We're coming back up. You want to see a good tool? The Coinbase 1 hour chart. Keep it in your hand. So here, okay, and again, right here I post Toobit in my daily trade updates. You can get in here for free. But they know I'm making this video. And what I want to show you in this video is, look, this 1 hour chart from Coinbase. You don't even have to be logged in. Well, I think you do. The 1 hour Bitcoin chart. What do you see? That was the dump that brought you down 45%. But you're bulletproof now. You have the 3K gap system and you're emotionally tougher. Are you not? Tell me in the live comments. Speak to me. This is my art. This is interactive art. It's only being premiered so that I can experience this with you. I don't need to listen to my own videos. That's why I have to have music in the background. I go crazy in my own voice. So look what happened. It dropped. But now what's happening? It's only a 1 hour chart. It's coming back up. Remember the 17 broke for a second? You have all day. Now you have learned how to trade with Zen. Guys, let me show you. Forget everything. You know the liquidation points, right? Look, you're only down 22%, okay? And before, you were down 45%, double the amount, okay? You're down $20. I know your wallet is only $250, but relax. Now in this exchange, you have to close between 20 and 30% up, okay? Not 9% or 8%, because you will not clear the fees and the leverage. I recommend 87x here, 150x on Toobit. It's just wicked. And here on Toobit, if you go to trade, okay, you're going to go to derivatives. This is the link below to open an account with both. Never do demo tradings. You won't feel what I'm teaching you. The feelings are what make you a great trader. The intuitiveness, the raw dopamine, the fear in the pit of your stomach that you're going to get wrecked. You don't get any of that with demo trading. You just get jerked off. Light Perpetual says, ideal for beginners, minimalist. Click that one. That's what you trade. And this one, okay, on Toobit, I rock this. Okay, I will take this to 150 on cross. You can do 100 if you want, or 80. It'll just take you longer to close the trade. Up here, cross. Yes. Your candles must always be hiking a sheet. Look how they look. Sometimes with Toobit, if you go, let's say, to here or here, and then you go back, they mess up the candles. I just yelled at them for this. All right, it held that time. It held. But it's great. Well, congrats, little man, because you're coming back. Yeah. All right, hold up. 21%. 45%. Walk away. Learn the art of walking away. You've stayed till the end of the video. Can you say, walk away? Or, I learned. Tell me what you learned. Was it the wallet setup? How to enter? Remember, we cut your wallet in half, and then we took half of that and put it in the initial trade. And we're not doing that to wait. We're doing it to set the size parameter, okay, of what it takes to have the $3,000 gap. If you are a little guy and you have a $5,000 gap, that means you're not more protected. You're putting less in the trade, making it harder to win something real. So now you're still only down 26%, but when you look here and everything looks red, you just have to watch the 1 hour and see at some point a green will come up. And that's what you're looking for. And that will bring you back into profit. So you see all aspects of the trade here. So a lot of time has gone by, okay? Just sitting and chilling, not staring at the screen. Again, this is why I prefer 150x on Toobit. Just the time, the velocity of money needs to be sped up. So now it's 1:09 in the afternoon. I wasn't even checking. I'm doing other things as we go along. So guys, we're coming back. You're down 22%. And you want to know what's happening? Here. Remember I told you, the bigger the candle, the bigger the move. Other people still getting taken out. You held strong. Look what's happening. An imminent reversal. Let me screenshot this if I can. An imminent reversal means on the 1 hour we're going to see some green here. You waited. You came this far. Congratulations. So the green is coming. So we learned, most importantly, when we enter the trade. Okay, see, they all have different numbers and stuff. And what do we on a 3 minute there? Okay, they all have different prices. I personally, right now at this moment, I prefer Toobit and the higher speed. This is only 87x. It's taking me forever. It's like dragging through time because the paradox. Oh, now we're in the afternoon, 1:13 in New York City. The trader's time paradox. Bitcoin looks like it has huge dollar movements, right? But because Bitcoin is so expensive, the percentage is actually smaller, and we make money on percentages. So to compensate for this, I use the same $3,000 gap protection, but I come here to Toobit. Same thing. I actually like the chart better too. But I can go 150x. I can be on cross leverage. Trade the same way. Instant withdrawal, no games. Okay, now if you want to short, you short. If you want to long, you long. Toobit is below. Again, Toobit. Try opening an account. Use my link. Join us. But get in my Discord. You never had somebody teach you and actually show you. I love creating content. I love making videos. As a matter of fact, I really want to end this video because I want to launch a video about something else right now, but I'm trying to hold out. I'm just telling you, from knowing the behavior of Bitcoin, that it just goes up and down, that green is going to come here. Now, if a bigger red came, yeah, we're going to dump, but people are starting to wake up. It's Saturday. They're excited. All-time highs. We'll go over maybe even 118. Question is, can I hold out this video tying up my computer that long? I wish you were in my group because it's truly amazing. Let's see what my guys are saying. I'm teaching you all the mindset. This is the community you come into.
Shokar replied to Oracle, I think there are a lot more little guy wallets in these rooms than people might realize. This is great, Oracle, thank you. I was surprised to see a while back someone posted a screenshot of their trade. They had $50 in the trade, which they were down 80% and stressed out, which was surprising, but then I realized maybe some of these people are from countries where $50 is a day's or even a week's wage. As always, Oracle looking out for the little guy and his members. Red Heart
That's
Goat.
Cool, man. So, I never message you when you come in. So everybody wants to see this video. Look. And I showed them the first win, how we started with $242. And everybody's so interested. So this would help everyone.
Oracle said at everyone, I'm going to do something I never did before. How to trade for the little guy, I mean the little guy with the $254 wallet. How to create the $3,000 gap, not to get liquidated yet with this little bit of money. The mental paradox, you will have to go through all of it. I'm doing it now in real time, just had my first 23% win.
So exchange walkthroughs will teach you about the exchanges. I haven't, I do have one on Toobit. The link is below the video. Oracle links are here, okay? Very simple. Ravenite is the main room, and then there are helpful videos like the strategy room. Okay, Oracle testimonials, of course, but OTEC strategies. You know this BitMEX chart? You'll never get it to look like mine out of the chart, out of the box. Okay, you'll get this crazy casino with all these boxes. So for people that like to use it, because I like to have not 4 monitors, I don't need to impress anyone. I like to have one screen with this so I can see the chart, and one where I'm trading. Oh guys, we're coming back. Shout out for the little guy, all right? You're only down 19%. $18. You were down 45%. I'm glad I held out here. And this is Bitunex. This is even harder to trade than Toobit. Toobit, you could trade faster and accelerate the velocity of money. Oh, we called it. Do you see it flicker? Press your face against the glass. Never trade on your phone. I seen a flicker of green right here. Same 1 hour chart. Oh, I'm not kidding. And look, we're going back up to the middle. When we watch 17 break again, what did you learn from this? Let's go back. For you to get liquidated, you got the gap. 17's got to break. 16's got to break. 15. And then you got to go past the whole number. Midpoint. Down to 14,409. You really think that the FOMO's gone? The excitement's gone? You survived the worst of it. You survived the worst of it. When you come out this side and go through this whole experience, it's like a moment of enlightenment. Seeing things in a way you've never seen them before. Being able to calmly calculate as if you are a machine. No longer bound by emotions. This is the killer. Most people lose trades by giving up that 45% down. You would have gave a chunk of your wallet if you closed. Now you are evolving from little guy into sentient being, aware of liquidation factors, movement, and more than just your P&L. Yes, if you stayed this long post P&L, damn it, more than just your P&L. There's a lot more to it. We are the alchemists of leverage trading. For 8 years, I've taught people this. They trade under the exchanges I trade under because I know how to beat them, and I teach you how. I trade too. Now we summon the green candle. I don't know. If you see green, the slightly formed newborn infant, in the description, but no, in the live chat, type green, Oracle, I see it, green, everyone, green. Go Green Army, go. You are beginning to evolve. You are seeing things differently now. No longer are you afraid. No longer do you think you made a mistake. No longer will you do the jumping jack flash and flip from one position to another. No longer. Those days are over. You've evolved. You are now detaching emotion from money. You are detaching. You are creating detachment. I have detachment. This doesn't mean you should trade with dust. This is the extreme case. You see how hard it is to make real money, even with real percentages. So you got to build up your game. Don't go all in and try to get rich on one trade, but try to double. Double your wallet and stop. Come back later. Don't sit there and just keep going. Win for a while, let the chart set up again. I hope you're taking notes. You're going to have to listen to this again. And thank God, and I speak in a way that you can listen as you go about your life. I forgot to tell you this part. If you're in my Discord, go to OTEC Strategies, and you can set up the BitMEX chart exactly like I do. Okay, so you can set up your time frames, everything. I get rid of all the clutter, all the flashing lights, and that's in my free Discord. Go to OTEC Strategies. I made this one video, okay, from scratch. This one is so amazing. This strategy will blow your mind. It's the critical times when Bitcoin is known to pump or dump throughout the day. That alone is worth coming in and saying hello. If you don't say hello when you come in, we're going to think you're a scammer and boot you out. Okay? We are legendary for 8 years. You're lucky to be even invited with us. So we are waiting now for the green candle to appear. That'll be our first sign of hope. Life. I hate trading at this low leverage. But I know you're afraid, and if you go to Toobit, I can't do 150x on Toobit. Okay? I mean on, BitTuneX, the tuna. But on Toobit I can, and it speeds up this time. I mean, you don't want to be in a trade this long. 1:30 in the afternoon. The green is finally coming. Worrying about 117 breaking is now behind us. Okay? Look, everyone's been eliminated. They all guest traded. None of them have done what I've taught you. Damn, this is 48 minutes already, and I so want to show you a win. Candle's getting bigger, isn't it? You see it, don't you? Right here. Press your face against the glass. Yeah, we knew it was coming. Everything we do is about predicting. We're at the 500s, predicting the immediate future. Technical analysis is a complicated study of the past. It's like horoscope for traders. Maybe if I did this, that would have happened. What happened last week at this time and this price? Let me draw a confluence line between a bearish wedge and a gay pride rainbow. So, we're slowly coming back. Okay? The little guy, just by not giving up. Look, you wanted to close there, right? Now you're going to win. Yeah, all it took was patience. But it's been about 2 hours. I don't have that kind of time. So for me, this kind of small amount of money makes it really hard. The less you trade, the more aggressive you have to be. You need your $3,000 gap, okay? But the speed, my experienced traders, Toobit, straight up, 150x, $3,000 gap, cross leverage. You won't be disappointed. Link below the video. Give it a try. It's going to be our thumbnail. How to 81x Bitcoin for the little guy with $250. You know this is going to win. I've already run a 49-minute video here. I'd love to stay to the win. Damn, I really should. But I want to make another video about something else. Look, you're only down 13%, buddy. Have you learned? Have I helped? It's an hour almost. I hope you have YouTube Premium and didn't have to watch the stupid ass ads. I'm going to wrap it up here. If you'd like to get in my group, join us. The little guy. Just double your wallet. They've seen me do it, but with a much bigger wallet. You're down 13%. I'm going to stay till you go green. Brothers in arms. Initially called this war on the 1 minute chart. 7 years ago, now 8 almost. Now it's the 3 minute chart. Now we've evolved. We're much more advanced, but it's still a simple game like Call of Duty. Yes, Red Army versus the Green. We take direction from the 6 hour and the 1 hour. And then we assault on the 3 minute. Oh, you have no idea what we are capable of together. That's why my Discord is legendary. I may not need to be the biggest YouTuber. Maybe I'm shadow banned because of what I teach you. Maybe they just don't like me. They don't let me advertise, so I don't care. You won't see my videos many times. Even if you're subscribed, they don't show them to you. You got to check the homepage, bookmark it for new videos. You know why? Because we're lethal. I lead the pack. We're on the move. We don't relax. This song charges me up. When I walk up to my Lambo, you know what I say? Unleash the beast. So you know how the outcome is going to be, right? You're only down 16%. I got to wrap this up. It's an hour. An epic lesson for you all. This will win. You'll see 18,000 maybe by the time of the premiere. Remember, the entry was 17.6. We're right there. We're right there. You overcame. You overcame the storm. If you're going to join us, you learn how to be strong. It's free. Trade with us. Be with the wolves. Join the pack. Get on the move. Don't relax. It's a bull run. This is where people get rich. Unleash your beast. We come. Doing it on your own? I don't know. How are you going to do it? You're home, you're terrified, and you expect to go to war with us? You got to be kidding. Told you the green candle was coming. Now they better run. Now they better hide. It's a weak candle. We could get another red. And when you go green over 20, 30%, you take profits and you reload. Don't matter big guy or little guy. You can do this. Unleash. You've learned how to be battle hardened in this video. And look, it's clear. Curl's about to change. All it does is go up and down. You want to see? Look. Down, up. Hold on. I don't have the right setup here to show you this. But I need the auto button. And I have something in my way. There you go. But really, all it does on the small time frames is go up and down. It's a simple game. And here they come. You know, if you're short now, you're at the bottom. Get out and run. I hope you found this helpful because, damn, it gave me a headache to talk for 53 minutes. Unleash your beast. I'll see you inside.